The average car loses up to 40% of its power after 100,000 miles. While it's easy to blame it on the manufacturer, the real culprit is poor maintenance. These 15 DIY hacks will revive dying cars, and most of them cost less than $20. Don't skip any part of this because I'll show you a few tricks that can save you up to $4,000 in repairs. Let's start by debunking a dangerous myth in your manual. Number 15. Air filter. A severely clogged engine air filter can cut acceleration power by up to 11% and overall engine performance by 10%. Some people claim that it also affects fuel economy, but only in old cars. If you have a turbocharger, a clogged filter can raise operating temperature, leading to premature failure. Most manuals say to replace the filter every 30,000 to 45,000 miles, but that's for regular maintenance. If you make short trips, spend time in stop-and-go traffic, or drive in extreme weather, you need to change it at least once a year or every 15,000 miles. When in doubt, here's a simple replacement test. Take out your air filter and hold it up to the sun. If the light isn't passing through, it has holes or tears. You need a new one. Inspect your air filter at every oil change and change it as often as necessary. Now let's debunk one of the most misleading dashboard light myths. Number 14. Tire pressure. Most drivers never check their tire pressure until the tire pressure monitoring system light comes on. However, what they don't realize is that the TPMS only comes on when the PSI is 25% below the recommended pressure. By then, the contact patch between the tire and the road has flattened and spread. This increases rolling resistance and forces your engine to push harder. Of course, low tire pressure also reduces fuel economy. By the time the TPMS comes on, fuel economy would have already fallen by 3%. On top of that, underinflated tires are 3 times as likely to cause a crash. Check your PSI once a month. If it's lower than the number printed on your driver's side door jamb, drive to your closest gas station and pump it immediately. Up next is one of the most difficult parts for mechanics to diagnose. Number 13. Mass airflow sensor. The mass airflow sensor measures the amount of air flowing into the combustion chamber. However, the mass airflow sensor uses a tiny wire that's constantly getting covered by dust and oil vapor. This results in false readings that cause poor acceleration, engine misfires, poor fuel economy, and stalling. The usual diagnostic codes for a dirty mass airflow sensor are numbers P0100 through P0104. However, it can also trigger lean or rich codes, and even oxygen sensor failure codes. That's what makes them tricky to diagnose. The only guarantee is to clean it with a $12 can of mass airflow sensor cleaner. Simply remove the mass airflow sensor and gently spray the wire without making any contact. Give it a few minutes to dry, then plug it back in. If idling stops and the engine is running smoothly, you've solved the problem. Repeat this process once a year or every 15,000 miles. If this doesn't work, I'll reveal what to try next. But first, now's a good time to hit the like button. That will keep the algorithm working in your favor. All set? Now it's time for the sensor fix I promised. Number 12. Oxygen sensor. Your oxygen sensor sits at the opposite end of the mass airflow sensor. Its only job is to tell your engine's computer whether the air-fuel mixture is running rich or lean. This live signal goes out literally hundreds of times per minute to ensure accurate fuel delivery. As the sensor ages, the signal slows. But here's the problem. The check engine light doesn't always come on. Instead, this part will slowly drain your wallet. The EPA estimates that a faulty oxygen sensor can reduce fuel economy by up to 40%. At current fuel prices, that's $600 to $900 per year up in smoke. You'll also experience rough idle, hesitation, and acceleration misfires. After that, it'll detonate your $2,000 catalytic converter. Replace the oxygen sensor every 60,000 to 100,000 miles. But at the end, we share a cleaning trick that also prolongs the life of the oxygen sensors. But up next is the silent thief that keeps AAA in business. Number 11. Battery terminal. You see that fuzzy blue-white crust on your battery terminals? That's corrosion. Most cars seem to function just fine with corrosion until they suddenly stop. Corrosion is an insulating barrier that limits the flow of electricity. This electrical resistance affects starters, alternators, fuel injectors, and sensors. This can cause rough idling, hesitation, and weird electrical gremlins that can leave you stranded without warning. Before you spend a small fortune on a new battery, try this cleaning hack instead. All you need is baking soda, water, and Vaseline or dielectric grease. Make a paste with the baking soda, apply it to the battery terminals, and scrub off the corrosion. Rinse it off, let it dry, then apply the Vaseline to delay future deposits. Repeat this process whenever you see corrosion, even with a new battery. If you put this off too long, you'll need the next product. Number 10. Spark plugs. It's hard to believe that there was a time when spark plugs needed to be changed every 5,000 miles. Now, modern platinum and iridium plugs can last over 100,000 miles. But as soon as the plugs start to age, the electrode erodes, the gap widens, and the spark becomes inconsistent. When fuel isn't ignited properly, it goes straight out the exhaust. This can cause a 30% decrease in fuel economy. It also causes poor acceleration, rough idling, and high emissions. Left unchecked, this will also destroy the CAT converter. Besides old age, carbon and oil can also foul spark plugs. This happens when you make frequent short trips or ignore filters and sensors, causing your car to run rich. A set of 4 iridium plugs runs $30 to $50, so don't be cheap. While you're under the hood, here's something else that crushes acceleration. Number 9. Throttle body. The throttle body is the gate between your air intake and your engine. When you step on the accelerator, the throttle plate opens to let more air rush through. Over time, oil vapor from the PCV system and dust build up on the plate. The consequence is rough idling, hunting idle, and hesitation. Most dealerships charge up to $300 to clean the throttle body, but you can do it yourself for $10. Remove the air intake boot and the electrical connectors. Spray the throttle body with throttle body cleaner and gently scrub off the grime with a soft bristle toothbrush. Once it's dry, reattach the throttle body and take it for a spin. It might idle for the first 15 minutes before it starts running smoothly. Now let's look at a $4 part that can wreck a $4,000 engine. Number 8. The Positive Crankcase Ventilation Valve, PCV. The Positive Crankcase Ventilation Valve is a tiny device that manages pressure buildup inside your engine's crankcase. As your engine runs, combustion gases blow past the piston rings and into the oil pan area. Without the PCV valve routing those gases back into the intake to burn off, pressure builds up inside your engine block. When that valve sticks closed, you can kiss your rear main seals goodbye. This will also cause oil sludge to build, and not the kind you can quickly clean with an engine flush. Also, look out for oil burning, rough idle, hesitation, and stalling. If you catch these early, you'll be able to prevent bearing failure and a $4,000 rebuild. Change the PCV valve every 30,000 to 50,000 miles, even if it seems fine. It's a $4 part, so it's not worth risking engine failure. And while you're at it, here's another cheap part that can nuke your engine. Number 7. The Coolant Temperature Sensor. Your engine coolant temperature sensor is the ECU's thermometer. It sends data to your computer to regulate fuel mixture, ignition timing, and cooling fan operation. Once this $10 part starts failing, 2 extremely bad things start happening. The first problem is when the failing sensor tells the computer that the engine is cooler than it actually is. Your ECU will respond by injecting more fuel than needed, causing the engine to run rich. Your fuel economy plummets, carbon fouls your spark, and the engine overheats and blows a gasket. Alternatively, the coolant temperature sensor can report that the car is hotter than it is. This reduces fuel supply, leading to poor acceleration, engine misfires, and stalling. To check if the sensor is bad, look at the live data on your OBD2 scanner. If it shows a cold engine while the engine is hot, get a new sensor. Now let's talk about a part people are constantly trying to remove. Number 6. The exhaust gas recirculation valve. The exhaust gas recirculation EGR valve is designed to reduce emissions by recirculating exhaust gas back into the engine. Over time, carbon buildup and soot will cause the EGR to stick open or closed. A stuck open condition continuously dumps exhaust gases into the intake manifold. This causes a significant drop in power, rough idling, poor fuel economy, and engine stalling at low speeds. A closed valve also reduces engine performance and can cause engine knocking. People think an EGR delete will solve this problem and boost engine performance. However, you risk premature engine failure and a $4,800 fine. Instead, keep your EGR valve clean. It takes 30 minutes and costs $8. Locate the EGR valve on the intake manifold, remove then spray it with an EGR cleaner. Scrub it with a wire brush, then reattach it with a new gasket. Do this every 30,000 to 50,000 miles. And when you do, always inspect the next part. Number 5. Serpentine belt. Your serpentine belt drives everything off the front of your engine. We're talking about the alternator, power steering pump, AC compressor, and water pump. Most drivers wait until it starts squealing before they change it, but that's a $4,000 gamble. As the belt ages, the rubber hardens and cracks. It slips microscopically on every pulley rotation. That slip is stealing energy that should have gone through the drivetrain. This can reduce engine efficiency by over 10%. A glazed or worn belt also reduces alternator output, which means your battery charges less completely. You'll start experiencing electrical gremlins that affect the infotainment, sensors, and the battery. And of course, a broken belt can instantly destroy your engine, leaving you with a $4,000 to $6,000 repair. Never wait for the squeak. Inspect your belt every 60,000 miles and replace it if there are any signs of trouble. Now let's have a look at the most sensitive part of the fuel system. Number 4. Fuel injectors. Fuel injectors spray atomized fuel into the combustion chamber up to 1,500 times per minute. Every time this happens, carbon impurities from the fuel accumulate at the tips of the injectors. Over time, carbon and fuel varnish buildup narrows the spray hole. By the time your injectors are 10% clogged, your engine power would be down 4%. This isn't enough for you to notice immediately. You might think your car is just getting old, but it's not. Before you know it, fuel economy will be half of what it was, which is when most people realize it. Mechanics will charge you up to $1,000 to clean the fuel injectors. What you need instead is a fuel injector cleaner. But don't start screaming about snake oil. We separate the good from the bad in this video. But save that for later because we're about to bust a major marketing lie that ruins fuel systems. Number 3. Fuel filter. The fuel filter is the failure. It traps contaminants in fuel such as dirt, debris, and rust, which can destroy an engine in minutes. But if you believe the lie in your manual about lifetime filters, this mistake will cost you thousands. So let's clear up the confusion. Lifetime filters mean the warranty's lifetime or the car's lifetime. This usually means 50,000 to 100,000 miles. However, fuel filters can get clogged long before that, depending on where you live and where you buy gasoline. The early signs are sluggish acceleration at high speeds. Then comes poor fuel economy, rough idling, difficulty starting, and gas odors. Replace your fuel filter every 20,000 to 40,000 miles or 2 years. For diesel engines, do this twice as often. At the end, we share a tip that will extend the time between filter replacements. But before then, another free trick mechanics don't want you to know. Number 2. ECU Reset. Most people don't realize that your car's brain is constantly evolving. As you drive, the ECU stores new data that changes the way it operates. So even when you plug in a new part like an oxygen sensor, it will keep acting like you're using the old one. The result is that you'll keep experiencing poor acceleration, low fuel economy, and even engine stalling. The same thing happens every time you make major changes to your car, or even when you buy a new battery. Fortunately, the fix is simple. The easiest way to perform an ECU reset is to unhook the battery terminals and touch them together for 30 seconds. Alternatively, use your OBD2 scanner to erase all stored data. When you restart the engine, it will run rough for a while, but after 100 miles, it will drive smoothly again. Now it's time to share the ultimate fuel-saving and engine performance hack. Number 1. The full carbon clean. Here's the big one. The reason most cars die prematurely is that regular gasoline and diesel are not good for your engine. For years, car makers have argued that the EPA-recommended fuel lacks sufficient additives. This causes aggressive carbon buildup on intake valves, fuel injectors, pistons, and combustion chambers. That leads to engine hesitation, rough idling, and knocking. It also reduces fuel economy and damages emission systems such as the EVAP and the CAT converter. This not only costs drivers a fortune in repairs and cleaning, but it also shortens the lifespan of your vehicle. In the past, the only solution was to pay for walnut blasting, which costs $500 per visit. But now there's a better way: top-tier gas. Top Tier has the right balance of additives and is backed by every major car manufacturer. It keeps your engine clean, improves engine performance, and restores lost miles per gallon. The best part is that it only costs a few cents more per gallon, so you have no excuse. These 15 hacks are fast, cheap, and guaranteed to double your vehicle's lifespan. However, none of these would work if you don't clean your sensor. In our next video, we reveal 12 sensors that destroy your gas mileage.